So everyone gets caught up at this 3-letter H word that completely derails all their hopes, dreams, fantasies, and plans, and that's how. So everyone gets so stuck in this how, and they're like, how do I buy multifamily? How do I buy commercial? How do I invest in real estate? How do I buy businesses? How do I build passive income, right? Here's the kicker. You already have all the answers.
Let's dive right into the number one secret to moving from a W-2 to world travel. So go. What's the number one secret, Brian, to do just that?
Oh, it's just, hire the online guru, pay their 29 payments of $9,999 and you'll be good. No, there is no secret. That's the secret. So there's only two things that get you out of your W-2 job, and that's access and accountability. That's it. That's all there's ever been. That's all there's ever going to be. I think we're so saturated with online courses right now and all these different things. And candidly, my business started as an online course. We quickly realized that wasn't actually going to do anything. And the reason I can justify that is right here, right now. So everyone gets caught up at this 3-letter H word that completely derails all their hopes, dreams, fantasies, and plans. And that's how. So everyone gets so stuck in this how, and they're like, how do I buy multifamily? How do I buy commercial? How do I invest in real estate? How do I buy businesses? How do I build passive income, right? Here's the kicker. You already have all the answers. Like, you have my podcast, which has 400 hours of this content. You have Brett's podcast. You have YouTube. You have Google. Millions of people have done what you're trying to do. And not only have they done it, but they've documented it. So the how is already there. Okay. It's always been there. So you can go learn step by step how to buy a 100-unit apartment complex. That doesn't mean that you're going to do it, because you're lacking the other two parts of the equation, which are where and who. So the who is the access, right? You need access to people that are on the same journey as you, that are also actively investing and trying to leave their job. You need access to people that are where you want to be. So those mentors, those coaches, those people that are at the mountaintop, and they're throwing the rope down to you and they're allowing you to climb back up. So you need both of those people. And then you need massive levels of accountability, because once you learn the volume and the activity that it takes to get to where you want to be, then you need to be held accountable to it. So those are the answers. Those are the secrets, is access and accountability. And it's all it's ever been. And of course, is it going to do that? It's always people.
Okay. Wow. That was incredible. Okay. So let me, so access and accountability, you need the where and the who.
Correct.
The who is in regards to access, it's the people that are on the same journey with you, right? So you can go arm in arm, you start marching together, you can encourage each other, you can hold each other accountable, you can relate to somebody, you're not doing it alone, right? That makes sense. I mean, we've done that with school, we've done that with maybe sports teams we played on, we've done that with whatever gift or passion that we have. You've probably gone further, faster with people. So that makes sense. Also, you need people that are ahead of you, right? Like the guide, the mentor, the coach, someone who's already obtained where you're at, so they can help, share those secrets and help you to move faster up as well, the how to do it. And then you need accountability, which, like anything, right? Which you don't measure or which you don't track, right? It typically doesn't move, and it's not as fast as you want it to. Is that a fair summary so far?
Spot on. Okay.
So what's the next part of this step, right? So you've got the access, you got the accountability. Tell me the next step for moving from W-2 to world travel.
So that's the who, right? So that answers the question of capital W, who do I need in my corner? And to punctuate that and to really clarify, if you this is hard. It's hard as hell to hit financial freedom, to leave your job. Gary Vaynerchuk had a quote where he said, man, people said, Gary, it's so difficult to become a millionaire and start this $1 million company, and I'm losing my health in the process. I want to be fit while I'm doing it. And he's like, oh, so it's difficult to become a millionaire and have abs. Wow. Shocking, right? So it's like we're all listening to this show with a general agreement that this is very difficult, which is why you need the people that are climbing. And that's why it's compared to climbing Mount Everest, right? So to climb Mount Everest, you would not even dare to attempt it by yourself. You would hire the Sherpa, who's the guide, who's the coach, the mentor, and you'd have a climbing team. So that climbing team is consisting of 7 to 10 people, somebody strapped up ahead of you, someone strapped up behind you. They're going to make sure that no matter how cold, how difficult it gets, you're staying on the climb and you're getting to the mountaintop. That's where people fall off. And that's where entrepreneurs, especially new entrepreneurs, as soon as they make the leap and they're like, I did the thing, I got the passive income, I'm ready to go full time and build my own business. They don't have the support system for when things get hard, which they inevitably will. So that's the who. The other point that I really want to drive home in every single podcast I do is the where. So you talk about clarity when it comes to your capital gain solutions, right? I'm talking about clarity in your freaking life. So most people have zero, capital Z, zero idea of what they actually want. And when I ask them what they want, they may say, oh, I want $10,000 in passive income, or I want multifamily, I want commercial, I want Airbnbs. I'm like, no, what do you want? Like, that's the how. That's the train ride or the plane or the car that takes us to an end destination. What does the end destination look like? No one takes time to think about this, especially if you're like bogged down in your corporate job and quarterly projections. So the where is the vision. It's what we actually are trying to accomplish. So the where is that, 3-year Vivid Vision is a fantastic book by Cameron Herold. He's become a dear friend of mine. And it's you write out in present tense what your life and business looks like 3 years from today as if you're experiencing it right now. And that vision says where you're living, what you're doing, who you're with, what your schedule looks like, what departments of your business are there. And it's everything written out as if you're living it firsthand today. And what you do is you begin with the end in mind, and then you work that backwards. And that's how we create strategy, which is a set of self-imposed constraints on decision making. So strategy isn't what we do, it's what we say no to. So that's where clarity comes from, is learning what the hell to say no to, because every yes has to be justified by 99 no's. So once you have your where and your who, then the how is easy, because now it's everything, like that's just like the train ride in between. Like I said, because that's the most readily available of the two. The where and the who are the difficult part.